So for this first combo, I'm going to show you what you can do with just Nimble Beaver. So this is actually insane. So Nimble Beaver will summon a copy of Nimble Angler from deck. And then you're going to link these two off into Spright Sprind. You used to call it Sprind, but everyone else calls it Sprind, so I guess it's Sprind. And then effect of this, you're going to send another Angler. Angler effect is going to summon 2 copies of Beaver from the deck. And now you overlay the Sprind and the Beaver for the Gigantic Spright. And then you're going to use the effect of Gigantic to summon Blue from deck. Effect of Blue is going to search Jet. Jet is going to summon itself because you control Blue. And then you're going to search for, going to grab a copy of Spright Starter. So this gets you everything except the smashes. So you get everything else though, so it's fine. And then you're going to link this and this into the Spright Elf. Going to use Elf effect to summon back something, doesn't really matter, it's just a general link material. Going to link these two off into the IP Masquerena. We're going to use the Spright Starter. I guess you could have used this sooner to try and play around the Bearer, but I mean, oh well, doesn't matter. So you'd probably use that a bit earlier and like summon out, for example, the Spright Red or Carrot, depending on what you're playing around. And then you would overlay these two. So you do the starter a bit earlier as soon as you got it, basically. But it doesn't really matter for the purpose of this combo. So we're going to go into Melffy of the Forest, which is generic. Effect of this, we're going to detach Red. Then we're going to search Melffy Wally. So that's it for our turn. Sorry, end phase, summon this. So that's your end board for your turn, but this has so many interactions, I'll just talk you through it. So your opponent goes, second, they summon, on summon, Melffy Wally, returns to hand, summons 2 from deck. Gonna go for the puppy and the cat, or catty as well, yeah? And then if they've got something you want to negate, because you just return to hand, this can just negate something. So like if they've got, for example, an effect they've not activated yet, and it doesn't activate on something, you can just negate it. So that's one interaction already. And then when your opponent does something else, summons again, summon from deck, you're going to summon Kalantosa to destroy a card on the field. So destroy one of them that they've just summoned, then they summon again. You do this, this comes back to hand, and you search. You're going to grab the Hoppe Squadron in this case, and then your opponent, well, this is just a quick effect, so you can quick synchro these two into Merry Melffys. On summon, it returns a monster to the hand, so you bounce one of the cards, and then when they summon again, this can run away to summon from the extra deck. Going to go for the Joyous Melffys, and then this quick effect can return this to the extra deck. Sorry, let me just check. Yeah, sorry, this can return this to the extra deck to summon from graveyard up to 1 material. So this, destroy again, and then you've still got your quick effect to link into Masquerena, into Avramax, and also you've got your Reborn of a Spright Blue with this to search for another starter or smashers, depending on what you need. So then it is, I've not counted how many interactions, a lot, and you still end up with a smashers or a starter in hand, and that's all off 1 card. So that's the main combo. I'm not going to go through both players' turns now, I'm just going to show you how to get to this in your turn. So similar to the Nimble combo, you just do Fenrir first, and then you just use the effect to search another Fenrir, normal summon this, link these two into a Spright Sprind, send Angler, Angler summon 2 Beaver, and then it's literally the same combo as last time from here. So there's not much point in me doing the entire combo again. So for this one, I'm going to go over what you do if you've got the Spright Blue plus level 2. A lot of these are basic Spright combos, but then it's Spright in your turn, Melffy in your opponent's is sort of the idea. So normal, special summon, effect to search, going to grab the Spright Jet, summon Jet, and then effect of this, search for the starter this time. we're going to link these two, or any two really. Nothing requires specific materials in this deck, at least not generally, so you're okay to link with whatever. You're not playing the one that requires just darks, we're not playing anything like that. So effect of this, to send the Nimble Angler to summon 2. There we are, 2 Nimble Beavers. Then we're going to overlay these 2 into the gigantic Spright. You could have already just used this to like just summon a carrot or a red to protect yourself. Probably should have. There you are. Just summon that out. Just put it out of the way. Effect of this, because you've already got access to your Spright engine, you don't need anything specific from the deck. This is where people are playing Hyperia, Capshell, whatever else. I'm just playing Soul Scissors because I actually quite like this card. I think it's pretty cool. So just get it engraved, just an extra resource to use in your opponent's turn. So then I'm going to link this and this. In fact, I'll link with this to make sure it gets engraved into Spright Elf. Effective Elf. I'm going to use its Reborn effect. It's going to bring back something. Doesn't really matter because I've used all my sprites this turn. So I'm going to link this and this into IP Masquerena. I'm going to overlay these 2 into Melffy of the Forest. You want to get the red engraved because then you can bring it back off the elf rather than having either this or red stuck under it. So you want to detach this because you can bring this back later on in your next turn to search for the Melffy Wally. So this puts you in exactly the same position as last time. It's as if you've just opened like Nimble Beaver or a level 2 plus Fenrir, for example. Exactly the same board. I'm going to cut this combo video short because a lot of the combos are quite similar. The first turn on this is very consistent and it consistently does a very similar board. So there's no point showing you this level 2 plus this level 2. It is all largely the same. Sometimes you have to mix things around, that's why I've shown a few. But instead of making this its own video, I'm probably just going to tack it on the end of the deck profile because I don't believe it'll be that long. So please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.